What's your favorite part of quarantine cooking?
What's my favorite part of quarantine cooking? You are such an inquisitive journalist. My favorite part of quarantine cooking, well, first and foremost, it's the absolute necessity of it. You know, I think for years and years, I've been cooking in restaurants and for other people. And, you know, being able to just slow down a little bit, cook for my family, it's kind of fun. The comfort food pieces and the reasons that I actually love to cook, I'm reminded of those. So that's been my favorite part about quarantine cooking. We thought since it's Friday night that we'd have a little fish fry. I have some frozen walleye. I have some canoe harvested wild rice. And I'm gonna stop at one of my favorite springs and grab some watercress. New harvested wild rice that we've seasoned with bacon from Craig's Meats, a little bit of mushroom, ginger, golden raisin, sun-dried tomatoes, onion, garlic, chicken stock, and white wine. And we can see this is starting to cook together here. Now my ratio on this was 2 parts liquid to 1 part wild rice. And I think that's a really important ratio to remember, because this we're going to cook almost like it's a risotto, as it tends to cook down because it's wild rice and it cooks differently than traditional or jasmine or basmati rice. We want to make sure that we have liquid available to keep adding to it. So as this process continues, we want to keep our eyes on it and actively stir it. The walleye, we can see right here, these are beautiful walleye fillets. And what we did is we actually are brining them in just a little bit of buttermilk. Buttermilk, salt, and pepper. Now, if you're like me and you're at home right now and you're like, oh, I don't actually have any buttermilk in the fridge, what I did here is I took 2 parts of milk, 1 part heavy cream, which we do usually keep in the fridge at home, and acidulated it with just a little bit of lemon juice. I added the salt and black pepper to that. And then right here, I have from Meadowlark Organics in Ridgeway, Wisconsin. This is a very, coarse ground polenta meal. I seasoned that with salt and black pepper. I'm gonna take this piece of walleye. I'm gonna drip dry. I'm gonna dredge it in the cornmeal, salt and black pepper. Gonna make sure it's nice and evenly coated. We're gonna shake off the excess. We're gonna put together a little bit of tartar sauce here. Tartar sauce for us right now is gonna be bread and buttered pickle chips. So good. And then we're gonna bang this up. I'm gonna mix this in with some mayonnaise, a little bit of lemon juice, a little salt, black pepper.
I've got one more question. How much do you love food?
How much do I love food? I love it a lot.
So do I. I eat every day.
You eat every day.
4 times a day. Maybe more.
Right. Boom. All right, everything has kind of come together now. My wild rice, as you can see, is starting to tighten up, and And that stock and white wine and that cream is really starting to reduce. And the aromatics on this are just awesome. You get a little bit of that bacon, you get that really beautiful grassy smell from wild rice, a little bit of that sweet, sweet aromatic of the ginger and the golden raisin. I'm gonna come in with a couple sprigs of this fresh watercress. And really, this is kind of an ingredient that you don't have to do anything with. I brought this home and I rinsed it under some cold water. We're gonna hit it with just a little bit of this walleye. And top it off with our homemade tartar sauce. So this is the first segment of the Quarantine Kitchen, and I'm your host, Luke Zahm. Thanks for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.